Hello guys, it's Ola here and we are back in Green Heaven. Yay! So if you haven't seen previous episode, I highly encourage you to check it out because in this episode I was showing you the map, what are my plans for this map and for this build, and also I showed you some of my, maybe not some, I show you all the mods I'm using in this gameplay. And I've worked on this little section. So, last episode was quite lengthy, but I feel like we did not accomplish that much. And in the last episode, I was wondering whether this tool booth actually requires water. And yes, it does require water. So we will start from that. I don't know why game is a little bit laggy. I just turned it on, so maybe that's why. And I've noticed that after zooming out, some of our intersection marking tools marks are missing. So yeah, sure, I love it when I just start the game and there are problems already, but we will try to keep good vibes nevertheless. So, services. Today we will work on this area which will serve us as a little initial starting village. The first village is always challenging because we've already lost quite a lot of money because of the interchange mostly, so we will have to keep an eye on that. And also for the initial village we have to provide almost all of the services on pretty small area. So that's the main challenge. We got our power source. I think I made a wind turbine already. Okay, I haven't. Okay, I think it's 81 tiles. And I have automatic budget on, so it should work here. And I'm also, what I'm going to do immediately, we don't even have any buildings yet, but I'm forgetting later, and it's costly mistake, is to turn to higher up our taxes. Okay, so first thing we are going to do is provide water source. So I was thinking maybe we could do a water tower, but the sea is actually not that far away and we will have to dump the sewage somewhere anyway. So let's make our little water pumpkin. You can tell already that I'm feeling the fall spirit. I already had my pumpkin spice latte. Yeah. Okay. So this is the direction of the water, so of course we will have to put the outlet further and pumping station here. Okay, let's do it. Let's connect it. It's a little bit messy, but once we will have some money we can work on that. Okay. So I will provide the water, and sadly I think we'll have to move it here. Whenever I start a new game, I promise myself that I will do all the water pipe and whatever is underground even, but of course I'm lazy and I'm ditching the idea right away. And now of course another issue, they want some power, and I was thinking that maybe we could do wind turbines for now. Very cool asset, it's called invisible underground cable, and it allows you to transport the energy underground. It's very helpful because in the real life you also don't have like the power lines everywhere. So I think it's a perfect solution. Of course, aesthetic is important in this project too, but first we could, you know, do the basics and then we can play around. Okay, so we got the water, we got the power. How do we stand with the power? Okay, it seems like we have plenty since the automatic budget put it at the like lowest. For now, let's work on the village, and this is quite a small roundabout. I don't expect much of a traffic. Okay, and I feel like we could make this main road a little bit bigger because it's going to be like a main road heading into cargo zone. So let's... I like this one. I like that the pavement is quite wide. Okay. Just place it really quick. Last time we worked on this area, so I'm going to smooth it out. Here also just smooth everything out. Of course, it's not going to be like perfectly even because that's the goal here, to maintain all these beautiful spaces. So I'm feeling like I would love to start with commercial zone. So I was thinking that along this road we could do like a commercial section. The tool I'm using now is called Surface Painter and it's part of extra landscaping tools. The only downside is sometimes when you go over the edge, something like this happens. Okie dokie, so here is a pavement. Of course we will need like a parking space. This is vanilla, but I like it. Last two over here. A bit hilly, but I think it won't look that off. And now buildings. I think we are going to stick with low rise for this project. Okay, we'll of course work on that in a moment. Los Polos Hermanos! Oh my god, we need to have it. Okay, so we are going to definitely place a gas station right now, and there is a cool, very cool mod. It's called Real Gas Station, I think revisited version, and it's really nice because it basically allows you to have, like the name suggests, real gas station. I think you need like an oil industry or export oil in order for it to work properly. It's a bit uneven. Okay guys, so I got so into this building that I forgot to even speak at all. So as you can see, the majority of this road is done. Oh my god, I forgot about this part. So we have to work on that too. And now it's time for a little detailing. So as you can see, I'm adding some like track parts and props. So let's work on other side as well. Okay, so every now and then I'm going to put a bench, and it's actually usable bench. It's just a little bit tricky to place it sometimes, and it's just making the street, the area more alive, because they will actually sit on it and it's not just like an useless prop. So that's a nice bonus. Now I'm just thinking maybe we could add like a curbs every now and then and add some greenery. So what do we have here? Okay, so there's, I think, the small ones or medium. Okay, so here we're going to use the medium one, and of course we'll add a little bit of greenery. And I'm also trying to think about what I would like to see on the street like this. Of course, if you have any ideas, you can always drop something in the comments. I'll be sure going back to some of the stuff we've done to, you know, make it a little bit better. A little bit hilly, I can tell already, but maybe if we add some bashes it won't be looking that bad. I know there is, like in the movie, a tool to line the stuff up, but it never works for me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So here is like a mirror object tool, and I don't know, am I supposed to like select them both? Oh my god. Or line up objects. Yeah, I feel like it does nothing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, you can tell me. Okay, now we need some bashes or flowers. Okay, so everywhere they are going to look the same, but I don't mind. That's you know, say it looks cohesive this way. Okay, there's not that much greenery. For sure we have to add some trees, like medium-sized trees on the pavement to make it even more alive. Stock for these shops. Oh, there's actually plenty of that. We can place it randomly. I don't want this, you know, city to be too detailed, because first of all, I get quickly discouraged if I'm making too detailed stuff, because I set like a very high expectation of how it's going to turn out, and it never turns out on, you know, how I would like it to look. And also because of performance, I have over like 3000 assets enabled with this build. And also I didn't count, but easily I can tell I have like 50 mods enabled, or 40, I'm not sure. So yeah, and my PC is, I would say, rather average. I think I put the specs in like the graphic video I've shared on YouTube. What can we add? You know, some props to make it look more realistic. It already looks much better. Pavement. This, I'm not loving it. Maybe this, it has like perfect size. So I suppose here would be like, I'm not sure. Pedestrian, sidewalk. No, this is definitely too big. This is broken. I'm not sure. Another tip, if you don't want your performance to go crazy, is to use as much same assets of the group as you can. So for example, if I'm using trees, I'm not placing like everywhere different tree, because each time the game has to load a model, and if you go crazy with like different trees on every street, it has to load tons of like mesh and stuff. So yeah, and also I think it makes the game look a little bit more cohesive if we are placing just few types of trees. Yay, it looks much more alive. I'm sure it will serve our citizens well. It's colorful, a little bit too beige, maybe we can play around with painter mod later. And the next thing is to actually make some residential lots pop up for our residents. Okay guys, so I started working on this village and I know that so far it looks a little bit random. I'm so mad at myself because I actually was talking to myself and didn't realize that I did not hit record button. So sorry for that. So I just want to explain to you really quick what I did. So first of all, and yeah, this is my favorite way of choosing. Okay, so how to explain that? So when I start building a little village like that and I have tons of assets and everything looks so nice, what I like to do is choose few assets from what I already have, place them in a row, just very randomly, it doesn't have to stay in that place forever. And then I copy the whole row, place them a little bit far away, just like I did here. I already went through first row, and then I change the colors of the assets. So, for example, here it's a little moved, but this is the house I place, then this is the replicate, we've changed the, and I've changed the colors of the wall, and this is another replicate with different colors. So this way I have 12 like base assets, 12 and 24 assets with changed colors, so they look a little bit different. I mean, the model is the same of course, but the colors give it a little bit more interest. And then I just copy them one by one and I place them around very randomly. You can also prepare yourself like a row of few houses and copy that, but I find it the way I'm doing it right now, although it's a little bit more time consuming, it makes the game look a little bit more interesting since they are random, but on the other hand they keep like the same style and they look very cohesive. Of course you could just go like choose one, place another one, but this is a more, I don't know, like I would get so tired and like overwhelmed if I were to just place one and go back here, so I prefer to choose carefully what I like and then replicate it in my city. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I don't care that much about the terrain at the moment. I will fix it and decorate it later. For now, I just want to fill this area with various houses, and so far I'm happy with how it looks like. So let's speed it up. I have to say that we are slowly getting rid of free space, which I'm quite happy about, but that also means that we'll have to even everything out and add a little bit of detailing. So yeah, lots of work today. I hope this episode won't be too long. Now when I look at it, I see that there is way more houses than I thought there would be. Of course, we will have to even it out. I don't feel like we need to make it too crowded. We can for sure leave some free space. Okay, let's move it maybe here, so we can fill the missing spots with these 3 models. Now when I look at it, I think really quickly I would like to make a pavement here. It's something to look out to, you probably know it, but oftentimes when you use highway road on the highways, you forget that their sims can't actually pass that. So they basically can't really cross the street. Okay, nothing happens here, so we can leave it right now. I think I would place the fire station and police station somewhere here later, maybe in the next episode, or maybe here on the main road, so they have like easy access to everything. And about school, I don't know, maybe somewhere here. Okay. Of course, I can't end the episode like that with this freaky mess, so I have to fix that. So we can try to do it by sections without it. Use align to object height and see what happens. Okay, they go down. Now we need to fix it a little. So yeah, these people will actually have a view of the shops, but it does not bother me that much. Let's fix another section. It will be very time consuming, so I'm probably going to do that on the speed up. Okay guys, so this is what we got so far. I did some leveling work off camera and so far it's not finished yet. I just placed the building and there is still plenty of detailing to do, meaning some fences around the houses, maybe not around every house because it will take forever. And yeah, for sure we will need some parking spots, school and stuff. And I'm happy with how it looks so far. The commercial zone also fits the area and does not like stand out, and it turned out to be quite big, like area wise, but I'm happy with that. And since this episode is almost 40 minutes long already, I think it's perfect time to finish and stop here. So in the next episode we will take care of all the detailing, we will take care of services, and we of course have plenty of work to do to fill the whole map. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you like the series, please subscribe so we can stay together for longer. Of course, leave your thoughts in the comments, like this video and whatever. So, bye!